So the truth about Michael Jackson finally comes out. What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? I got a special request from one of my subscribers, Menopausal Mystic. I hope I'm not butchering your name, sis. If I am, please forgive me. She wanted to know about Michael Jackson's sexuality, so I thought I would do a reading to see what was Michael Jackson's sexuality, because I know at one point he was accused of liking underage boys. Of course, before I do this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video has been proven to be fact as of now. On top of that, I would like to put out a second disclaimer. This is in no way a slur against the LGBT community. Everyone is welcome here. Everybody is accepted here. This is just us inquiring about specifically about Michael Jackson's sexuality. So now that we got the disclaimers out the way, let's shuffle the cards and let's find out what the truth about Michael Jackson was. All right. What I'm doing right now, I'm just putting out some cards. That way I can start reading things. And then I can tell you guys what was going on with Mike Jackson. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more row. And then I'm going to talk about what I see in these cards so far. First thing I could tell you, Michael Jackson has had his heart broken before in love. That's the first thing. Think he's felt defeated in love before. He's been in love, you know what I mean? And I'm getting from this that he had a special lust for femininity. I think he liked women. I think I'm seeing that he did like women. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that he had his heart broken by women when he was younger, but he had a lust for them and he did sexually desire women. This is what I'm seeing. But Michael Jackson, I think Michael Jackson didn't trust women. I get the feeling that he had been, like I said, hurt before. He had a marriage or two that failed. Well, actually, you know, his second marriage, I think, was more so about just getting kids or whatever. But he had, his marriage failed. And that pretty much kind of sent him into depression. And I think if he kind of shied away from relationships after that. Let me see, what else? Yeah, as a young man, he was very enthusiastic. I think he thought that he was going to find his wife. He was going to get married. I mean, if you guys clicked on this video to hear some tea, I don't see it yet. Now, maybe if I pull some more cards, it might be something else. But he did, like, withdraw. You know what I mean? Let me see. Michael Jackson was a recluse. Michael Jackson had plenty of options of women. I get the feeling, like I said, his type of woman is a very feminine woman, very gentle, very soft, the type that likes to make a home. I think this is the kind of women that he liked. But he felt like he couldn't trust women. Like I said, he had his heart broke. He's had plenty of options to have women. Like, that wasn't hard for him to get a woman, but even though he was Michael Jackson and he felt like he could get a woman, he preferred a woman that would actually just be faithful with him and want to be a mother and want to be a wife and want to be that homebody, that feminine, entity in his life. This is what he wanted. He wanted the family. He wanted the kids, you know what I mean? The house, the happy home that he could come home to. I think he felt like he couldn't find too much of that, though. Which is what made him kind of give up on love. Let me see here. He just decided to just pull back because he was not very happy. Let me see. So you got the King of Cups reversed. This is the Child card. Right here is the Molester card. But then you got it next to the Ace of Wands reversed, which is somebody that was impotent. I wonder if Mike had, like, around the time that of his passing, if he had some kind of sexual intimacy. I mean, it's not intimacy, impotency problem. He was feeling unfulfilled. I'm seeing that he could have possibly. I don't want to say that he was a molester, but it was other stuff too. You know, it was not that he was a molester. He more so had like emotional problems. This is what I'm seeing, but he was impotent. I don't think he was sleeping with kids. I don't see that yet, but I've not finished the deck, so we'll just keep going. Let me see. So lies, try to get away with stuff, sneaky. I think he thought women were sneaky, and this is what made him pull back. I think that, yeah, there was an aspect of Michael Jackson that did not trust women after he had had his heart broken so many times. Okay, this is what it is. It was a card hiding behind this card. I didn't see the card that was hiding behind the King of Cups, so it wasn't that he molested a child. It was a card in between there. So therefore, okay, so I'm getting from it that he was just emotionally a wreck when it came to his love life. He was the type that was analytical about his love life. Like, is this person best for me? He wasn't led by his emotions when it came to love. He was led by what was logical. This is the reason why he ended the relationship with Lisa Marie Presley. Lisa Marie Presley, when she didn't want to have kids with him because he knew he wanted to be a father. Let me see here. So I see fights, or at least there's a bunch of people involved. Let me pull these cards. He had daddy issues. He did have daddy issues from his father. He had a lot of hatred from his father. I think his father have affairs and cheating with women. I think that also made him feel like, you know what I mean, question the sanctity of marriage, because it's like my parents' marriage. My father had affairs all the time, so let me see here. Plus, I think he feared losing everything, you know what I mean, if he married the wrong woman. I think that this is what he worried about and feared a lot when it came to relationships. This is what I'm seeing. I think he's in the relationships he's had, he didn't really get his wishes met. He didn't really get his needs met. Let me see. And I think he felt like relationships could be too much work sometimes. I don't think he understood, like, just how to have a healthy relationship with a woman, though. But I do get the feeling that if it ain't women that he liked, it was at least a feminine partner. But like I said, I'm getting the incline that I don't see no homosexuality so far with Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? If he was, I don't think he was a homosexual. I don't even think he was a child molester. I don't see that. I see him as, like I said, a man that liked soft, feminine women, but felt like women were sneaky, and they had hurt it, broke his heart plenty of times. And he's seen them do stuff, you know what I mean, like sleeping with his father, when known that his father was a married man. Let me see. So he focused more on his career than he did. He just wanted, let me see. He just wanted that calmness. I think he wanted a woman that was not going to walk away and that was going to understand his lifestyle. He was famous. That was of high importance to him. Yep, he wanted a woman that was going to be a housewife, a homebody, a mother, take pride in this. She didn't have to work. He had all the money in the world. All she had to do was have his kids. I think this is also like played into his relationship with Lisa Marie Presley, because this was the take he felt like. I think he felt like, yeah, all she had to do was have my kids. What was so wrong with that? All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Are you guys enjoying the reading so far? I mean, I'm sorry that I'm not seeing as much gossip and tea as I usually have in my readings, but yeah, just from what my cards are saying, Mike was a heterosexual dude that just wanted to find a soulmate, but had a distrust in women, and so he ended up just, you know what I mean, being a divorced guy that just raised his kids by himself. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So the last card was a woman. Yes, I think he wanted to keep up appearances. You know what I mean? Yeah, he just wanted a woman that was going to love him and, you know what I mean, let him provide. I get the feeling he wanted that traditional woman, but he couldn't find a woman that was going to be traditional. He had money. She didn't, like I said, she never had to work, but in a sense, he also felt like women were money grubbing. You know what I mean? He feared a woman that was going to want to be with him because he was Michael Jackson. He wanted her to love him for him, but be in that traditional role like his mother was. Let me see. He wanted so badly to take care of a child. Let me see. So, yeah, the woman that's wealthy, the independent woman. So I'm setting up the cards, and then I'm going to explain with you guys what I see now. How are you guys liking this reading so far? You guys liking it? If you're liking this reading so far, hit that like button, please. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. If you want to book a private reading with me, my email will be down on the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to hit me up, email me. We could discuss the booking from there. So, let me see. The last bit of the cards, as I look it over, so let me see. I'm looking over the last bit of the cards. So, like I said, he felt like he had resources, but a lot of women were money grubbing. He didn't want, and they were gold diggers. I think Mike seen women as gold diggers. I think he might have had women in his past that probably did act like gold diggers, or at least met women that were kind of like that. And so he felt like, you know what I mean, this is what women like. This is what women are after. And he also felt like women were sneaky too. Like I said, he's had a lot of heartbreak, so it made him be more jilted and more secure and more insecure in relationships. He felt like he couldn't be his true self sometime and had to be on guard. I'm not gonna say it was because of a woman, but I think he also felt insecure about his looks too. He had a lot of fear and anxiety, you know what I mean, and he had a lot of fear and anxiety when it came to love. He didn't want to be vulnerable. This is the feeling I'm getting. Mike didn't want to be vulnerable when it came to love. In a sense, you know what I mean, this was how he ended his life. We all know Mike was a recluse in his later years. He decided to just be a single man raising his kids because he felt like he didn't have that, couldn't find that soulmate. So to answer, Menopausal Mystic's question, was Michael Jackson gay? My cards are saying he was not gay. What he was jaded. What he was a person who was a bit distrustful of the opposite sex. So he was more so just, he started spending his time not looking for the opposite sex, and just more so worried about being focused on raising his children. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next reading. You have a good one.